Blog Talk Radio.
Oh yeah, we're walking in purpose, walking with Angela, walking with purpose. We got talent from the Lord, and we here to show the world the talent that we have is here to change your world. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking with Angela.
Good morning.
Walking with purpose.
Come on in. I do not own the right to the music. It belongs to that Dr. Apostle.
That we have.
Right here on social media, she did this amazing intro for me, and I give a shout out to her on this show. Thank you.
And we don't want to bury it. So we are here.
So come on in. Good morning. Share this with someone in your circle
show
of
the world.
Let me know what the next person may need.
We're walking in purpose, yeah. We're walking in purpose, yeah.
Share with somebody.
Walking with Angela to show the world. We'll show the world what we have.
So come on in.
We'll show the world what we have.
And yet we're doing it again.
We're walking in purpose.
Not going to be before you very long. Y'all know I have to get in. But I just have to stop by on this Monday morning and say hello.
Don't you bury your...
Well, good morning. I want to thank everyone that is tuned in live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and, of course, TikTok. I want to thank you guys for supporting the Queen of Collaborations. Yes, that is me, the Queen of Collaborations. And I've been doing this morning motivation now going on 4 years. We're heading into our 4th season coming January. And my job is just to come on and just to encourage you, to just speak life, to just let you know that you have purpose, that you did not get dropped out of the sky, that there is someone that is dependent on you. They're waiting on you. They are waiting you to step out of that comfort zone, and they're waiting for you to walk into your purpose. Yes. I am excited like I get every Monday morning about the opportunity to come before you guys and to share. It is October. Y'all, it is winding up. 2023 is almost history. But guess what? You still have time to finish strong. It is not over. I don't care what has happened throughout 2023. You can still finish strong. There's still some things that you did not do in the beginning half of the year, but you still can finish those things right now. You have October, November, and December to finish strong. And I was looking, as I was getting prepared for this show on this morning, I was looking around, I was searching on the internet, and I come across this scripture, Genesis 8:5, and it said, "And the waters continued to abate until the 10th month. And in the 10th month, on the first day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. And this goes back to when the great flood of Noah's time. This is talking about when Noah then was going through the flood. And what I take of it was, if you just hold on, it don't matter what it looked like. You can be drowning right now in your mess. But if you just hold on to his unchanging hand, you too will see the top of the mountains. Not only will you see the top of the mountains, but you will reach the top of the mountains. You will get to the top of the mountains, and you will be able to look back and say, look where God has brought me from. I overcame. I'm telling you, it's nothing that I'm telling you that I have not experienced myself. You're looking at, and as we celebrate and bring awareness to Domestic Violence Awareness Month, you're looking at a 9-year survivor. I was shot point blank range with a sawed-off shotgun. I should not even be here. The whole right side of my body should have been wiped away. I shouldn't be walking. There's a lot of things that I should not be doing because of what I went through. But I'm grateful and I'm thankful on today that I don't look like what I've been through. That God thought enough of me to bring me out of my mess, y'all, because guess what? He could have left back there in my sin. He could have took me out when the enemy was messing and trying to take me out. But God did not allow it. He spared my life just for this season. If you are tuned in on this morning, whether you're tuned in on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, however you are tuning in on this morning, know that it's not by coincidence. It's not an accident. It is all part of the master plan. Goes back to Jeremiah 29:11, for he said, I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, not to harm you. He don't want to bring you no harm. So all these things that have brought you harm and caused you harm, it was not of God. But guess what? He kept you through it all. He said that he gives you plans to give you hope in a future, y'all. Hope in a future. See, a lot of us, we are waiting for something to fall out of the sky. We're waiting for something just to be handed to us on a platter. But that's not how God works. See, faith without works is dead. And I was sharing with somebody the other day on one of the podcasts that I happened to be a guest on. You know, so many times we allow our emotions to take us out of whatever it is that God has us in, and we allow our emotions to take over. If we would just remove the E in emotions, y'all, and begin to act. That is motion. That is putting your faith in motion. Begin to do some things. If God has told you to write a book, y'all, I stay on this because, y'all, I am a self-publishing coach. If you want to publish a book, I can help you publish a book. I'll walk you through it. See, I'm going to be like everybody else that want to charge you a fee every time you want to publish a book. I'm going to charge you a fee, but I'm going to show you how you can publish your own book. So guess what? The old saying says, if you teach a child how to fish, they'll never go hungry. They'll always have that skill. They can always revert back to that skill of knowing how to fish. Just like you learn to ride your bike. You'll never forget how to ride that bike. You may fall a couple of times, but all you got to do is dust yourself out, get up, and get back on and pedal some more. But see, some of us, when life gets too much for us and things get tough for us, then we want to duck and hide. We want to run. We want to forget about everything and just act like it's not happening when we should just deal with it. Go through the process. See, everything is a process. It's a process. It's a process because guess what? Whatever situation you may be in, whatever you may be facing, you didn't just get there overnight. It took a minute to get there. It took a while to get there. It was some things that happened that caused you to get out of alignment, to get off course, to get distracted, to get off the plan that God had for you. But that does not mean that the plan that he has for you will not come to pass. I'm a living witness. You're looking at someone that just graduated college 2 weeks ago, 30 years after graduating from high school. Delayed but not denied. See, some things don't happen when we want them to happen because it's not God's timing. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every opportunity that He allowed me. I don't take it lightly to have these podcasts. I don't take it lightly to have the magazine. I don't take none of my projects lightly. He's given me the opportunity to impact lives around the world. Y'all, it floors me. It gives me joy. It brightens my day when I can come on one of these social media sites and see that I've touched somebody's life. All the way in the UK, all the way in Africa, all the way in the Virgin Islands, all the way wherever, just not here in America. But y'all, global, international reach, being able to touch somebody's life. I had a young lady that commented on the post. She said, "You have some positive content." She said, "Oprah needs to reach out and touch you." Yeah, I'm just doing what God has placed in my heart. I'm just sharing those experiences that I have endured, so that somebody may be blessed by those things, so that they may not go through the things that I had to endure in my life. See, some people don't understand why we go through. See, everything we go through is not always for us, but for those that we're going to come in contact with. Because as I look back over my life, I never thought that I would be someone that would be involved in domestic violence. Never thought that that would be me. Because the person that you see here, this is who I started out as. But along the way, life happened and things happened, and it caused me to be in a dark place. It caused me to be out of the alignment that God had me on. So I had to go through the process of dealing with those consequences for those choices that I made. Because guess what? He gave us free will. He gave us the right to choose. So when we choose to do different things and to act upon different things, know that consequences come behind those choices that we make. And know that weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Your joy may not be, your morning may not be today. Your morning may be at 12 midnight. Your morning may be at 1 a.m. Your morning may be at 7 p.m. Your morning may be at 8 p.m. Because God's time is always the right time. It's never our time. It's never our time. So I challenge you on this Monday, move out your own way and allow the one that created you to have his way in you. See, a lot of us, we're out here seeking and trying to discover things when everything that we need is already on the inside of us. I'm reminded of Genesis 2:7. He said he breathed the breath of life into us, y'all. And when he breathed that breath of life into us, we need nothing else. Everything that we need is already on the inside of us. We got to tap into it. That means we got to get out of our way and allow him to move the way that he needs to move in our lives so that we can align to those things. Because everything that we need, he's already preordestined it. It's already preordained. It was ordained for us before we was even conceived in our mother's womb. But see, a lot of us can't grasp that. A lot of us can't understand that because we can't see it in the natural. But I just want to challenge you. If you're going through things, if you're holding on to hurt, if you're holding on to disappointment, if you're holding on to let down, let it go. Learn how to love yourself. And I'm going to tell you how to do that because God dropped this in my spirit, y'all. I'm working on a 3-book poetry collaboration series called Silently Hurt Inside, Hurt No More. Y'all, we released book number 1 and book number 2 the first part of this year. So book number 1 was called Silently Hurting Inside, Finding Forgiveness. Book number 2 is Silently Hurting Inside, finding hope, y'all. Book number 3 is finding love. And when he broke that word love down in my spirit, he said, let go and let God. So move out your own way and allow him to be who he said he would be. The O stands for overcoming oppression. See, so much comes to keep us down and to keep us oppressed and to keep us burdened and to keep us distracted from the things that God has ordained and called us to do. We got to learn how to overcome those things. And how we overcome those things is we got to position ourselves, y'all. We got to align ourselves with the word first. Then we got to position and align ourselves with like-minded people. Y'all, it's okay to support people. It's okay to cheer for people. It's okay to encourage and uplift others. It's okay because guess what? He said we are helpmates one to another. He didn't place us in this world by ourselves. We may have came in by ourselves. It already ordained and already set up and orchestrated things for us before we was even conceived. So he knew everything that was going to happen in our lives. So now it's time for you to write that vision. Make it plain. He told us that over in Habakkuk. If you've not written the vision, you're just out here just doing stuff, just out here, and then you wonder why nothing is lining up the way you want it to line up. Write the vision. Follow the word. Line up to the word. He said, write the vision and make it plain. When you write it and make it plain, I guarantee you, you will see things begin to manifest in your life. You will begin to see God moving in your life. Ain't nothing that somebody told me. Y'all, it's something that I experienced. I went through it. I had to endure it. But God never left me. One thing about God is he said he promised us that he would never leave us nor forsake us. If you make your bed in hell, he's going to be right there with you. But he never said he was going to stay there with you if you decide that's where you're going to stay. But he said he will be there with you. So I want to challenge you on this morning. Write that vision. Make it plain so that you can evolve eternally. So that you would have the promise, that you would receive the promise, because he's promised us 365 promises in the Bible. Y'all, every day we should be walking into a promise of God. And if you're not walking into a promise of God, I challenge you to check self. Check yourself. Oftentimes I have to look in the mirror and evaluate those things. I have to write down and journal those because the enemy don't want you to win. But it's your winning season. If you are hearing this, know that it is your winning season. And if you need someone to coach you along the way, if you're lost, if you just need somebody to inspire you, you just need somebody to uplift you, you just need somebody to push you. Y'all, I'm a life coach. And that's what I do. They call me the purpose pusher. Not only am I the queen of collaborations because I like to bring people together, I will push you into your purpose. If I see a gift that is on the inside of you and you're not moving in it, I will pull it up out of you. So if you need that extra push, you need that extra touch, y'all, I'm here. I'm just an email away. I'm just a phone call away. I'm just an event away. And before I leave here on today, y'all, I just want to drop a couple of things in your spirit, a couple of things that we have going on over on the platform. For all those that do not or may not know who I am, if this is your first time catching this or if someone is sharing this with you, I am Angela Thomas Smith, affectionately known as the Queen of Collaboration across social media. I am an author of now 69 books, praise God. My latest book dropped on yesterday, a domestic violence awareness devotional. It's a 31-day devotional that I share, me and two other amazing queens. We share inside of this devotion. We share bits and pieces of our journey as domestic violence survivors. So that book dropped. That is number 69. I am currently working on the third book to this 3-book series. This is going to be a 3-book series. Book 1, Book 2. So this is going to be a 3-book series. The third book is called Finding Love, LOVE, Letting Go, Overcoming Oppression, Writing the Vision and Making it Plain, Evolving Eternally. That's what he dropped in my spirit about love. We all know that love covers a multitude of sins. Love draws. Love is action. We are taking our words and we are allowing our words to speak to the nation through poetry. Again, this is going to be our 3rd book. It's going to release in December. If you're out there, we only need 12 more poets. God dropped in my spirit to have 40 poets a part of this 3rd book to complete this series. The reason we're doing this series is to bring awareness to Black mental health and wellness within our community. We want people to know that they don't have to hurt in silence, that there is help out there, and there's other people that may have been through what you are going through or what you have went through. So know that you're not on this journey alone, that there are people that care, and there are people that's here to support you, and you don't have to do it alone. So if you're out there and you would like to be a part of this poetry anthology, it is only $23.23. You get to submit 3 poems up to 100 words, no more than 100 words each. You get to submit a bio, 75 words about you, your brand, what you want people to know about you, and how people can connect with you. Then you get to submit a picture that showcases your beauty, your essence, your brand. And we're going to collaborate it all. You get to network with 39 other poets and myself. And we're going to be sharing it around the world. We have 2 amazing poets out of Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, that has joined this project. Matter of fact, our poetess of 2022 is a part of this project. Y'all, if everybody that know me know that I love to collaborate, I love to network, I love to bring people together from all over the world. If you have something that you want to share, I have an international magazine called Aspiring Authors Magazine where we showcase authors, brown and Black business owners, community leaders. I desire to be that for my Black community because when I launched my magazine in 2020, there was not a lot of outlets where we could share in the media. And nobody wanted to share the things that were affecting our community and shedding lights on those things. Those things that people like to brush under the rug about us, those are the things that we talk about. Because we are trying to heal. We no longer want hindrance to cause us to have an ego that causes us to walk with an attitude that keeps us from moving in love. It's time to heal, and it's time to let go of all the hurt. So we do it through words. A lot of people have been able to journal. A lot of people have been able to find how to release those things through writing. So I try to be that outlet. So if you're out there and you are looking to publish a book and you just need some guidance, you need some help, like I say, I am a self-publishing coach, and I will work a budget around you. I will work with your budget. I will make a plan around your budget. Because it's not about money for me. A lot of people out here charging $1,500, $3,000, $600 for that. I'm not doing that. People say, why are you only charging $23 to be a part of your anthology? Because that's what God told me to do. He didn't tell me to charge $100. He didn't tell me to charge $99. He didn't tell me to charge $3.99. And what I share with you, I want to share with you because if you teach a child to fish, they'll never go hungry because guess what? When they get hungry and don't have nothing, they can go out there to that fishing pond and throw that reel out there and grab them a fish and go put it on the fire. So it's time out for just taking people's money and wanting to do everything and people having to come back and lean on you. You're not God. So if you truly want to be the helpmate that He's placed us here to be, then truly learn how to network, learn how to collaborate, learn how to partner correctly and not where it is all about you. because a lot of us have gotten it twisted. We say we providing collaboration opportunities and networking opportunities and partnering opportunities, but it's really all about us, and it's all about building our brand, and it's all about promoting our brands, when it should be about everybody that's connected. See, if you're not familiar with the Crew Podcast, you might want to get familiar with the Crew Pod, because that's what we do over there. We are a family of podcast hosts. Not only are we a family of podcast hosts, we are a family that supports each other. We share each other's brand. We're not in competition with each other, because what I may be able to do, one of the other hosts may not be able to do. So guess what? I can help them along the way to get to that point to where they're able to do. And some things I don't know. I don't profess to know anything, because I'm not perfect. But we are out here making a difference and being the voice that we would like to be, the change that we want to see. That's what we are being. And we're being that voice. We're being that outlet. So I am encouraging everybody that is listening to this under the sound of my voice. Stop sitting down on those gifts that God has placed on the inside of you, because you're not sitting down on Angela. When you think you're hurting me, you're not hurting me. You're sitting down on God, the one that gave you those gifts. So I want to challenge you. Allow him to stir up those gifts, because the word say he'll make room for your gift. But if you're not utilizing your gift, how can he make room for it? If you're sitting and waiting for something to happen, like I have so many people tell me that they want to be a part of this, they want to be a part of that, they want to be a part of this, they want to be a part of this. But when you start throwing out the fees, they don't want to be a part no more, because they don't want to. I mean, my time is worth something. My research is worth something. You know, I'm not just, it's just not free. So we got to learn how to sow into ourselves. And anybody that follow my platform and know me know that my platform is not expensive. There's a lot of things that you're not going to come across on another platform that you come across on my platform. Now you tell me, where can you go get featured, get a front cover feature and 2 inside pages of a magazine, an international magazine that is available on P.O.W.E.R.com, which is distributed through Ingram as well. And we're on Amazon digitally. So we're able to be seen around the world. And we are being seen around the world. If you want to see the evidence, go over, follow my page. On Facebook, you'll see the testimonies from individuals that share about different things. I just got a testimony from the UK where a young lady was thankful. She said that I gave her her first interview and feature in a magazine. But go and check her out and see all the amazing things that she's doing over in the UK, all the way across in another country. But to God be the glory, because if I had not moved out of my way and allowed God to be who he said he would be in my life, none of this would be happening. So I'm grateful. I am grateful on this morning. So I want you guys to know that I love you. I appreciate you. Share this with somebody in your circle, y'all, because somebody may need this on today. I'll see you guys back here next week, same time, same place, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live, Blog Talk Radio, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and TikTok. I love you guys. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have the best Monday, the best week of your life. It's yours. Walk in it. Love you guys.